Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And I got a problem. Of course, it's a good problem. Well, it's a good fixable problem. Anyway, what's the deal? Well, look at this. We're at the end of the day here. Well, not the complete end of the day. Let's say we're just around 4:30 in the afternoon, but there's still plenty of sunlight left. And I've got 14 volts in this battery bank here with that one. Well, that one's separate. That one's on here, but I got 14.1 on that one also, as you can see. So that one's at 14. These four are at 14. That one is at 14.3. That little one down there, which really isn't running anything, which I'm going to have to connect something to it just to drain a little on it, is on an E12. And an E12 is over input, too much power. Doesn't need to run anything down there. Battery is at full capacity. It doesn't need any more electricity. And I have that going on with all of my batteries. Okay? So what have I been doing? For right now, what I do is I just get up in the morning and I turn on the air conditioning. And I just leave the air conditioning on all day long. And I'll show you right about here somewhere in the video that right about now I'm at 100% on my batteries. And the air conditioner has been running all day. But what was happening was, without the air conditioner running, the Midnight Classic was overpowering and shutting down. It's at 14.6 right now, and I've got air conditioning running inside. And I made the mistake today of only putting on one of the air conditioners. Yesterday I ran two of them all day long, and I started at 92 volts coming in and only 330 watts. That's because the controller is trying to limit the input. I've got 6.9, almost 7 kilowatt hours of stored power in my batteries right now. That's a lot of extra power, okay? I'm not supposed to have that much with this Midnight. So, what I'm going to end up having to do is rearrange my solar panels, because this one up here that says 108 volts, that's what's powering on the Midnight. And that one, I added some of the other solar panel arrays outside in the wintertime to help charge a little bit faster on the shorter days. But now we got the longer days. It's not only charging faster, it's overcharging. Look at that, 15 volts was up there, 15.5, 15.9, 16 volts. That's why that keeps going to E12. I got too much power coming in. So I've got to start running some stuff to turn it down. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put switches on some of these solar panels. So when the wires come in from the solar panel, they'll go through a switch that I can turn on or off and not use if I don't need air conditioner for the day because it's overcast and cool. I could just let the switches stay off for the day. But if I want to run air conditioning, all I have to do is turn the switches on, and I've got all of that extra solar coming in. So I've got way more solar than what I need for this battery bank. Now, I wish I had more batteries to go all night long. But it's really not a problem right now, the way things are, because all through the day, even running air conditioning all day long, the cabin is nice and cool. And I shut when the sun goes down, I shut the air conditioners off, but I'm still at 100% going to bed. So I could run the air conditioners for another few hours through the night, because I ran my window air conditioner on a single battery, that battery right there, for like 3.5, 4 hours or something like that. Well, if I'm running it on all of these, I should be able to, you know, that's 230 times 4. That's 920 amp hour there, plus another 2. That's 1,020 amp hours that I've got in this little battery bank. I've got more power than I need. So I just wanted to cover this little solar glitch that I ran into. Now, I also still have turbine power coming in, even though it's not a lot. There's what it's showing right now with the wind out there. Okay, now you can see it's still putting in 15, 16 volts on the battery. And that right now it stops. There's no watts. Now the watts are starting to pick up because another wind gust came. But that's all going into that one battery down there. So what I'm going to do is plug in a little electric fan in here that'll run off of that battery and eat some of that electricity during the day and move some air around in here a little bit to keep things cool. Not a bad idea, huh? I could probably even put an exhaust fan in the ceiling going to the outside to suck hot air out of here for the summertime, because I don't need heat in here for the summer. But yeah, plenty of electricity. I get to run my air conditioners all day long, and even last night, still running air conditioners at 8:30 p.m., 9 p.m. I still had 98% in my battery bank. What can I say? I love it. I'm loving it. Hey, I should have switched to LiFePO4 a long time before, but couldn't get a deal like I did on these at that point. And I still love my watt cycles. I wish I'd have met watt cycle before I bought the lead times. Now, don't get me wrong, the lead times are nice batteries, but I could have got 8 of the watt cycles for what I paid for 4 of these lead times. And I would have rather have 2 full banks than 1 bank plus 1 battery. I know it's a mongrel system, but it's working. And it's working too good. Or should I say too well. Anyway, I just wanted to cover that. Now, I didn't get to go out and do any adventure riding today, because today was a day to go to town and do a few things and pay some bills. And I'm going to stay at 2. Well, boy, gotta love the sun. So anyway, I hope the winds die down so I could put my flag back up. It just shreds the flags in a few days. I can't afford to keep buying flags, so I can't fly a flag when the winds are blowing. So I'm hoping that we're going to have some calmer days through the summer. Now, I don't care if it blows at night, because I can open up the bedroom windows and get a nice cross draft right across the top of my bed, and I get a good night's sleep that way. But during the day, I got things to do. I don't need the blowing on everything I'm trying to do out here. You guys are in trouble. You keep turning over that bucket of water and wasting water. We're not going to have that happen here. You hear me? No. No. You, Hopper. No. I just filled that. You just dumped a half a gallon of water on the ground, and we don't waste water out here. Now, you guys are in trouble. Don't give me this, you're only kids. Right, Flash? Hey. Shadow. Shadow, leave Dad alone. Shadow. Hey, you got too much energy. All right. So, let's do a quick walk down to the garden, because I haven't been in there yet today, and see what is going on there. I haven't got that hole in the screen patched yet for the to make sure I don't have any rodents finding a pathway into the garden house. So, hey, guess what? I'm wearing my tire tread flip-flops again this year. Yeah, feels good. All winter long wearing bulky socks and tennis shoes. Ugh. My feet are nice and cool now. So here's where I dug up the 3 cilantro plants that were right here. And that one over there, I'm sure that's either, well, I don't think it's either. I think it pretty much is broccoli. Or should I say it in the way I like to say it? Broccoli. That's my broccoli. So, hey Andy, this is your Fuji apple graft right here. That's I got from your tree that one year, and it's sprouting good. The Gala apple up here is doing well too. I don't have much on the pears coming out yet, but the apples are doing well. So that apple down there is still nice and green, so that's ambrosia. And I think this one's ambrosia too. So that's looking good. Oh, look at that. I got a blossom on the quince tree right there. Wow. That happened overnight. And there's 2 blossoms. Oh, right there. 2 blossoms. Two blossoms in one. There's another one starting right here. A nice little bud. Yeah. Things are going well. Oh, look at all of the leaves on my grapevine. That thing is really coming to life now. Wow. Wowza. Wowza, wowza, wowzer. Oh, I hope to see something happening to my grafts here. Looks like there's little buds trying to pop. Got one up here too. I'd like to see one of those go. But there's leaves on everything else here. But these are grafts from the Concord grape. And I'd like to get some Concord grapes growing in here. Not just the seedless green Simpsons. Those are the red seedless Simpsons down there, and that's blossomed really good too. And my pears over there have got leaves popping out of it and looking really good. So I might get pears over there today, or this year, or this season, or you know what I mean. I got more oars than a longboat. Duh. I know. Yeah, this little tree over here is looking pretty healthy. And my grafts here look like they got bud. Oh yeah, buds are starting to pop right there. That's a Bing cherry that's popping there. That's good. I want some cherries. All right. Well, the other 2 grafts don't look too healthy. Well, that one doesn't look too bad. That was apricot. The apricot doesn't look too good. That one up there doesn't, but that one looks like it's got some buds starting to show up on it. And that one down there doesn't look healthy at all. That might have died. I'll give it some more time. So, look at all the sweat underneath there. That is really keeping the moisture in. That one over there is almost dried out already. I gotta find more visqueen and cover that up. Give it another soaking and give it a cover. That's it. Warming up the ground and keeping the moisture in. That's gonna be a great grow this year. A great grow. My BVT tree here has got all the new underwear growing, fig leaves growing. And this one over here, this is that quince tree air layer I did. And it's looking good. The graft looks pretty good on there. And that's a Honeycrisp apple. This graft, it's still flexible, but it's not showing any signs of any growth. I see quince starting to pop out on it. Look at that quince bud right there. So, there's a lot of quince buds on this. So maybe the quince is taking too much energy from this graft. Because there's the graft joint right there. And it's well healed. Yep. All right. And this little guy looks like he's starting to stretch his legs. Oh, I stopped at Home Depot while I was in town today. And I had to go pay some bills there. And I'm trying to pay that card down. And I looked at the price of the corrugated galvanized roof panels, like that one over there. Now, when I bought that one, I bought a couple of them, and they were $28 and change, $28.40, something like that, when I bought them a couple of years back, a few years back. Those things are $46 a piece now. Holy smoke. And I was going to need 2 over there, 4 inside of there, and a 3rd one over there. And then this I was going to let go for a while. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any of that because it's just too expensive. Now they do have some new vinyl fiber reinforced corrugated panels like that, black ones, and I think I might try getting a couple of those, and I might do it inside of here for the citrus trees. So I get those because they're half the price of the metal ones, and I can set up the grow bins or boxes or whatever you want to call it inside of the greenhouse to get the citrus trees in and let them start spreading their roots, and maybe, just maybe, they'll hold up. And if they do, I'll be in good shape. And then I'll pick up a few more and finish this out here later in the season. In the meantime, I'll just have to grow some stuff in these pots. I haven't got the trailer unloaded yet, but I'm going to get to that probably tomorrow if I can. I've had all these little interruptions that have been stopping. Oh, what the heck? Look at this. I was just saying this pear tree isn't doing anything, but look at all of the flowers, the blooms on my pear tree. And there's some more coming out right there. Wow. So, forget what I said about the pear tree not doing well this year. Looks like it's doing well. If I don't pluck some of those pears off of there, that branch isn't big enough or strong enough to maintain that many pears. So I'll have to pluck some of the ones that, once it takes, I'll take the smaller ones off and just leave 1 or 2 on this branch. Maybe 1 here and 1 here. And then I'll get some good sized ones out of that. But yeah, that branch isn't going to be able to sustain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus this one's starting to sprout. So it'll be 14 pears. That little branch won't handle it. That'd be like trying to suck molasses through a straw. It's just not going to feed enough. All right. Oh yeah, I got some more buds showing up here too, and I got some right there too. Cool. Pear tree is alive. There it is. Yes, sirree. So I'm going to come out here tomorrow and get some work done out here. I think I've got enough. This piece of plastic will cover half the garden. So I can lay a 2x4 across the midway where this ends, staple it down, and then put another piece on there going to the other end and staple that down. Because the garlic and the onions are doing just fine. Nothing to worry about there. And thank you, Sherry. The onion seeds you sent me, some of them have started sprouting already. Let me see. Oh yeah, right there. See them? They're coming up. So Yep, all these in the middle here, the little ones, these are all from what you sent me, Sherry. So thank you. Out there too. Yep, yep, out there. So loads of them. Loads of them. Another one's over there. I stuck some in the middle over here and there. So yeah, gonna have some onions this year. And garlic. And I'm not gonna kiss myself in the mirror either. Eating all that garlic and onions. All right, everybody. 20 minutes is long enough, right? This is G Bear signing off.